12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show the y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view's too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Arlington. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 45. White. Ready.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Slide blue. Red. 38. Black shock. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Checking it down. This one is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
That's good for a Cowboys.
A huge play for Dallas. 45 yards.
21-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Okay, break.
1st and 10.
6. Mega. Let's go. 10 black. Black ultra. Set hut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd
It's now
and long.
2nd and 19.
White.
At
White.
the 30-yard line.
Steel. Black. Needle. Blue. Hut. Hut.
He'll look to throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hut. Smash. Yellow. 22. Set.
He'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still
Complete
well
to
short
number
of the
29.
1st down.
A 14-yard
Well, if that was a
gain.
pickup on first or
It's
second
fourth
down, you'd be
down.
thrilled. But here on 3rd and long, just doesn't quite get enough to pick up the first down, and it's going to bring up 4th.
His kick
The field
is
goal
perfect.
is good.
And the Cowboys will
Makes the
take
score
a
Cowboys
3-0 lead.
3, Giants
And that's a
nothing.
good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
And that one is through the back of the
Giants
end
take
zone.
over
It
first
is a
and 10
touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18 card, go!
A hit as he throws there.
Lewis's
It's
pass,
going to wind up
intended
incomplete. The
for
pressure
Malik Neighbors.
got to him that time,
Incomplete.
and it'll set up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
They got
at the
there in a
35
hurry,
yard
didn't they,
line.
Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Moving outside the pocket, the 2nd down throw is incomplete.
This is teach tape. This is exactly how they teach defensive linemen to rush the quarterback. First order of business is obviously get a sack, get to the quarterback, disrupt the pocket. If you can't get there, get big in the throwing lane, and that's exactly why.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
A gain of 54
A
yards.
big play for
And
the
the
Giants.
Giants, first down.
54 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready up.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That is caught left side by Taylor. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
The kicker
Now,
on
the
for
extra
the
point.
after.
He's got it.
His kick
The Cowboys
is
are out
good.
to a 10-0
Makes
lead.
the score Cowboys 10, Giants nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg.
The Giants
Didn't want to
take
defend a
over
return,
1st
so
and
this
10
ball
at their
going to be
own
spotted at the
35-yard
35-yard line.
Stephanie! Cougar 19! Set go!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
pass,
And that ball led
incomplete
him
on the
too
deep
far,
ball.
maybe too wide. Out of bounds,
Leads to
incomplete.
2nd and 10 at the
They're trying to take the
35-yard
top
line.
off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set! Bronco in Warrior 70!
Now they'll set up to throw. Catch Made there by Watson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup
And
of
the
11
Giants'
yards on that
first
one.
down.
That's good for a Giants first down.
46-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
7 yards. It's second down.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Second down pass.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
50, green. Black shock.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go. Red, 38. Set.
Off play action.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Okay,
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
down. 52, blue. Ready, ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
60 red. Hut.
Throwing now on third and long. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Hut, hut.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. But let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a great game plan, and so far they've executed it to a T.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And a Giants first down.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A loss of a yard.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He runs with it, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Okay, ready? Watch out now. 50 Fury. Down. 45. White. Hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
1 quarter in the
First
books.
and 10 at the
It's the
45-yard
Cowboys
line.
with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Drill green. Ready, ready. White, white. Hurry, hurry. Set.
That's right side and caught by Taylor. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Cowboys first
A
down.
big play for the
First and goal
Cowboys.
at the 9-yard
36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Red, 38. Ready, ready.
That one incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3.
Here we go.
Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
A dive, and he's in! Jaden Blue! Touchdown, Cowboys!
Touchdown.
That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20,
Giants
taken
take
down
over
just
first
shy
and
of
10
the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
He'll be hit as he
Lewis's
throws,
pass,
and that one will
intended
wind
for
up
Tucker Kraft.
incomplete. Could not step
Incomplete.
into the throw that time.
Channing Tindall
It'll
on the
bring up
coverage.
2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
4th down.
The Giants sending out their punter. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Claws red. Come on, set. Blue 32. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Finding space at the 40. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. Pickup of 46 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Green Jack. Set, Hunt.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
That's another.
They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Cowboys.
At the 13-yard line.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Here we go. Set.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's in! What a drive! Touchdown, Dallas. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Extra point attempt still to come. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. It'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain
already
of
closing in on 100 yards
That's
receiving in the first
Giants
half. That one picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 43-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First and 10.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Check go!
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Giants. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Clause 10.
Let's go. Hey, switch alert, switch alert.
The drive will start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back
Brings up
making the
second
first
and
guy
9.
miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
50 Fury. Down. 10 black. Needle blue. Claws red. Smash red. Fury yellow. Hut, hut.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Cowboys.
That one good for 29.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Ready. Slice. 97.
Slam, slam.
Ready. Ready.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
The pass.
And he gets him 6 yards
Complete to
closer
number
before
29.
going out of bounds.
That's a gain of 7.
Third down coming up.
Brings up third.
There's a lot of
and
ways to
3.
get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Green Jack. Here we go. Set. Striker. 33. Yellow. Blaster. 6. Set.
They'll look to throw. Ah, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Ready?
On the run to the right. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Slide blue. Set, ready. Black shot, yellow, 22. Hut.
Keep him in front.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Shut up. Go.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll go right and find his running back.
It's a gain of 11.
And he's out of bounds up
And
beyond the
Giants'
45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
New York.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Take over first and
So
10
much of that play
at their own
comes down to the
20-yard line.
defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 10 black. Hut.
He'll look to throw. Going up top. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
At the 16-yard
You know, Mike,
line.
I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson.
Let's go, baby.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business.
13
It's
yards
first
on the
and
play.
goal.
And the Giants first
Here's a
down.
designed run, and he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench
The
going
kicker
over your
on
next
for the
drive.
point after.
All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the
kick
short
is
field
good.
and results in a nice
Makes
touchdown.
the score Cowboys 29, Giants 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down
Cowboys take
at the
over first and
21-yard
10
line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Check.
Let's go. Check white. Black 40. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll bring this to about the 25.
29, the ball
Andrew
carrier.
Phillips in
Tackled
on the
at the
tackle.
25-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Opposite. Green. Set. Hut.
They'll stick with him again. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd down and 9.
Cycle. Ready. Hut.
Back to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains 1 step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
This is taken at the 25.
The Giants
And
take
some
over
good
1st and
running
10
on that return
at their own
as he takes it up
47-yard
close to
line.
midfield.
Ready. Ready. Check.
Now this is going to be a design
Number
run.
30
They
on
let
the
him
carry.
keep it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Hawk 70.
Now this looks like a design run.
Number 30,
Only a
the ball
couple
carrier.
on that one. It'll set up
Taken
3rd down.
at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
79
Brings up
Broncos.
3rd and 8.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is
Lewis's pass.
incomplete.
Intended
It's
for
just so
Malik
hard to be a
Neighbors.
good offense in the NFL,
Incomplete.
Mike, when you are not good on
Coverage
3rd down.
defensively
Your
by
inability to
Micah
extend
Parsons.
drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Come on. Set. 19. Tiger. Mustang 19. Ready.
Open man, left side. He's got it.
Neighbors.
And he will have the first
A gain of
down.
9 yards.
Needing to make something happen,
And
trailing
the
here in the third
Giants'
quarter.
first
They
down.
convert on fourth down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready? Panther 11, 60, go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. Forced out wide. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Check go.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
Neighbors.
His second catch of the drive. This
A gain
one
of 15
good for 15
yards.
and a first down.
And the Giants.
Third downs,
first
Mike,
down.
those are quarterback downs.
First and
Those are the
10
downs
at the
where you tend to find
26-yard
yourself in a
line.
must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
On the ball, on the ball.
They'll break the
15
huddle.
more yards.
Coming up now for first and 10.
Giants first down.
Here's a designed run.
The
And he'll work
quarterback on the
forward for
keeper.
about 4. It's
He's
second
tackled
down.
at the 7-yard line.
Down in the
4
red
yards
zone,
on the
design
pickup.
quarterback runs are a
Second and
handful for
6.
defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to
The kick
continue
is
to get the
good.
ball back to their offense. Let
Makes
them
the
build
score
on that previous
Cowboys
drive because
29.
they've still got some work to do.
Giants 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the
Cowboys
20
take over
before he's
first
brought
and
down
10
shy of the
at their own
25-yard line.
24-yard line.
Green
Watch
Jack.
Quinn. Watch Quinn.
Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And no chance to
The
turn and
first down
go.
pass.
That one good for just a
Complete
couple.
to number 33.
A bit of a quick hitter
A
here, and what
3-yard
you're
pickup.
hoping for, Mike, is that the
Brings up
defense
second
can't
and
react
7
quickly enough
at
because
the
the ball's coming out
26-yard
so
line.
hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready up.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is second down and 7.
Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got room past the 35. And a
gain
big
of
strike for
24
good
yards.
yardage there all the
And
way
the
up to
Cowboys
midfield.
First down.
They get 24
First and
on that
10
one.
at the 50-yard
That's good
line.
for a Dallas first down.
On the set. Let's go. Hut.
They'll try to run with their fullback. Nice job finding the
fullback
seam.
up the middle.
Gain of about 9.
Taken down at
Just
the
a yard
41.
short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the
Striker.
41,
Green.
it's second and 1.
Here we go. Yellow, 43.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
From the 41, here's second and a yard.
Bang, bang, bang.
Blaster.
Bang,
Here we go.
bang.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Red, cycle. Drill green. Hut, hut.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
yards.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there,
The ball
maybe
carried
a
by
yard.
number 28. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8.
Red, rail, yellow. Black 40. Steel, black. Set, go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's into space past the 25.
It's
And
a
they'll
gain
move
of
this ball
21
way
yards.
down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the
Fight,
16-yard
97.
line.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Needle blue. Slice blue. Smash red. Set.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Set. 6, 10 up.
Now McCarthy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
J.J. McCarthy
And he will
got
not get
quarterback.
away. Terrific
His pass.
open field tackle.
Complete
Gets
to
him
number
down
29.
behind the line.
A loss
So,
of
Mike, there's
1
this idea that
brings up
every time a
third down
defense
and
blitzes,
11.
it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long.
Go. Shot alert. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. But he goes nowhere.
A toss play
Call
to the
doesn't
running
pan
back.
out. It's going to bring
Taken
up
down
fourth
right
down.
at the line of scrimmage.
And the
No
Giants
gain on
here
the
will
play.
use the first of
It's
their
fourth
timeouts
down.
as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right
kick
down the
is
middle.
good.
It's good.
Makes the
And that
score
could be
Cowboys
big.
32,
They now take
Giants
a
21.
2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is
The
going to
Giants
sail
take
through
over
the end
first
zone
and 10.
for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Shot. Ready, right?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to run it. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
And
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson.
Lewis's
And that
pass,
ball
intended
out of
for
reach
Christian
toward the
Watson.
sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It's second down.
Christian
and
Watson,
10.
the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Rattler, 18, come on, set, hut.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Okay,
Here's a big
ready?
moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for two.
Let's
The
go now.
Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
That is incomplete, and the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
32, Giants 27.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
41-yard line.
Ready, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Set, 70 Lion. Timberwolf. Unlock line, go!
A handoff here, up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Ready, set,
Here's a second and 12.
Cougar 19. Come, ready. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
To throw is McCarthy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And 2.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Ready. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat. Set, go.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Set. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Check smash. Roy. 19 Lion. Get up.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
The Cowboys.
Not only do they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal. Hut.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be
Number
2nd
28, the ball
and goal.
carrier.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Set up.
A handoff as they try to run it here. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Set. Panther 60. Cowboy 80. Hurry! Hurry! Ready?
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Fourth and goal, decision time, and they will go for it.
Mustang 19. Come on. Set. Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. Go.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cowboys.
The kicker on for the point.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Up the middle they go. Up the sideline, past midfield.
A gain of 26
And they will finally
yards.
track him down inside the 40-yard line.
First down. A gain of 26 yards.
70 Ranger.
And a Giants first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to number 30.
2nd and 6 coming up.
4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. 70 tip.
They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
10 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
First down.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here comes 2nd down.
And 6.
19. Set. Hut.
They'll look to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's
Lewis's
Watson.
pass.
Let's go.
They'll get maybe
Jim
3 out of
Watson.
that one, and it's going to set up
It's a
3rd
gain of
down.
4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the Giants going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that
That's
3rd and
another
3.
Giants first down.
Viking 18.
First and goal.
And now movement up front is crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Here is 1st and goal.
Go! Go!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is gonna be a touchdown. Hold everything, they are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Giants 34.
The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ready, break! Let's go! No! No! Viking 18! Ready, ready?
On the toss, they'll run. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Back at the 39-yard
Well, they
line.
certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Cowboys.